My name is Brownie Natasha, and I play Brownie on the show. I'm the character of the best friend of Nicole, which is the main character, and I'm her rider. Whatever she needs, she calls me, and I get it done.
Okay.
My name is LQ the King. I play the character Q. I'm basically Andre's, who is the husband to Nicole. I'm Andre's best friend, and I hold him down whatever he need while he's going through a situation. And I stay out pretty close to his wife, and I'm real cool with her, with him and his dilemma that he's in now. Q.
I go by the name Nate Nils. My character in the web series is Nate. I'm Nicole's brother. I may try to get her out of the situation she's in. I used to give it up in the streets, but I'm trying to leave that life alone, trying to make sure my sister do the same.
You got a whole time? You holding it? Just okay. Hi, I'm Danielle. My name is Diva on the show. Basically, I used to be in the streets too, but I'm not anymore, and I'm not trying to go back to that life, but they're pushing me.
DJ Digger. I play Attorney Harris, which is Andre's attorney and Nicole's friend.
Hi, I'm True. I play Andre. I'm Nicole's fiance, and I'm locked up in a situation right now.
Okay, you locked up. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one we get into trouble for.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so you guys you started it. I mean, is it on YouTube now?
Yes, on YouTube as of right now.
Okay.
Nicole Productions, and it is every Tuesday at 9 p.m.
Tuesday at 9 p.m.
Yes, and it's spelled Nicole, Niccol Productions.
Okay. So how many, I guess, episodes are you in so far? 10. And you just running it, just pushing them all out there at one time, and then going up to 10.
We're doing 10 right now. We have 2 more, and then we have a season finale.
Okay.
So Thursday.
Okay. All right. And what has been the feedback that you guys have received so far?
Oh,
you know,
my goodness, the feedback is crazy. Like, the people love it. They're just, because they can relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's something a lot of women go through with of someone being incarcerated and just holding them down and doing whatever is necessary, especially if you don't have the funds to pay for the attorney. You kind of put yourself in a situation by any means necessary.
Feedback's been good.
you can pass it around.
Okay.
Feedback's been good. They're loving it. Everybody's loving it. Based on a true story, so there's a lot of similar situations going on in every city, but it's basically focusing on when the man is incarcerated and the things that the women must go through on the outside. Not must go through, but some of the situations they see in these issues, and gives the people, the fans, a look into those situations. So it's good. Feedback been great.
And it's coming from a different, perspective. Usually you hear the man tell the story.
Absolutely.
Or the person that's incarcerated, they tell the story of what they're dealing with people and family and friends on the outside. So I felt as though when I was just reading over the bio, that was very unique. It's relatable, of course, but it was just unique.
Many people say it's unique in that way.
Right, because they never know what we go through. You know what I'm saying?
It's over. You think about it on the inside, the commissary, and hold us down, but we go through a lot trying to hold it down.
Right.
So.
Exactly. Okay, so where are you guys at? Like, where does it take place?
Queens.
Queens. Okay.
New York City. New York and
Okay. And you guys just live kind of all over and just come together to shoot the product. Okay, all right. One thing I wanted to do is just figure out what was now I understand the difference between money and power. And then the other little YouTube, not little, I'm sorry, but the other YouTube series that has gotten a lot of buzz and they got a lot of views on YouTube and everything. I was just wondering, what was the difference? You never watched it? Okay.
That shows.
The difference between this and Money and Violence. Money and Violence is about just everyday dudes that live in East Flatbush. This is what they do, is raw people and sell drugs, and they giving their perspective on how it is in East Flatbush and with their little neighborhood and how they do it. Right. Like she was saying, this is about a woman's situation on what they go through, on how to get their man out of the situation that they in when they incarcerated, what they got to do for a commissary, what they got to do for a package, what you got to do for lawyers, what you got to do for all of that, you know what I'm saying, what they got to go through to get us out, that the part that the men don't understand.
It's based on loyalty, though. That's how being loyal to a man, and about the love that they have for each other and the respect that they have for each other. That she out here putting herself in all type of situations,
Right.
and her friends with her.
Right.
So it's dope.
Okay. All right. So how did the first episode start off? I mean, usually this is the first kind of coming out episode. What was the bang like in the first episode?
I mean, well, it all started off with their union. They are engaged, and so we were looking for a dress, and then he was falsely indicted. He was framed, and so it took a turn for the worse, and so all that came to a halt, and we just had to just find a way to make everything come together and find out the truth. So, that's how it all started, and that's the twister with it all.
Okay.
They got busy from episode.
All right, that's what I want to know. See,
Yes.
I have a short attention span, and if you can't catch it,
Yes.
So that's why I was wondering, what was the bang of the first episode?
I don't want to give it to you.
We don't.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna make sure I watch all
Some
10.
episodes, the first episode, they talking, they don't get to. Like you said, attention span mean everything. Trust me. From
Once you catch episode 1, you're gonna get caught to watch episode 2, 3 to 4 to 5 to 10.
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of the cast at first.
Okay.
So I used to watch it every Tuesday, like at work, trying to YouTube it on my phone. I'm like, ooh. I get home from work and I'm sitting in my car watching it on the steering wheel, like, ooh, it's a movie.
That's how people label it. Instead of it being a web series, they call it a movie.
All the time.
They call it a movie.
Okay. All right. So what are something in your individual characters what are some of the lessons that you're trying to teach playing your character, or what you want us, the viewers, to get from your character?
Well, me being her best friend, I played the good girl. I wasn't in that life. But whenever is needed of her, whether it's right, wrong, indifferent, I have her back. And that's the epitome of loyal, being a best friend and holding someone down.
I would say loyalty as well. And just being a good friend, being somebody that's going to be right there in a real serious situation, like in which he goes to jail and he needs his man, his homie out here, making sure everything is running smoothly and looking after what he needs looked after. So just making sure there are eyes on the outside, good friend, being loyal.
That question, that Brownie pretty much summed it up for all of us. Because we all,
No one is gonna fall.
no one here.
Somebody has to fall.
Wait, you still have to let her.
Yeah, she could. The rest of us, I think we're all friends with her and the web
They
series.
don't
So,
like me. All right. Well, basically, I'm like the hood nurse. I'm like the go-to woman. Like, you get shot, come to me. I'm gonna patch you up instead of you going to the hospital. But I'm also a friend, and I was also a cousin. So I got. It's a twist and turn. Yeah. I'm real mixy. But I'm minding my business, but I'm real mixy in a way. Yes, I am. I was. You get personal. But I mean, it's about loyalty on my end too. But I'm loyal to somebody else.
Right.
To the opposing team, basically.
Anything?
I'm just a lawyer. I'm just trying to get him out of jail. You got my money. We can make a deal and get him out.
You loyal to money.
Exactly.
My character is for the guy that's locked up. It's for you to understand what your woman and her friends and your peoples go through while you're locked up, trying to get you out. While you sitting there thinking it's easy to get out, it ain't. This shows you and you understand what they go through to get you out of a situation that you put yourself into.
Okay. So what, from your standpoint, being the significant other that's locked up, like, what is it about, I guess, love and relationships that you go through on the inside, mentally thinking about what's going on, outside of the things that your woman has to do to make sure you straight, but just love and relationships in general?
Well, as a man on the inside, you trying to understand or trying to keep yourself straight and keep your mind off of what's going on outside. But at the same time, when you think about your woman, you think about, is she being faithful to me? Is she messing with somebody else? Is she really gonna hold me down? Like is she gonna take care of my lawyer? Is she gonna come see me when I need a visit? You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna play me while I'm in here, and then when I get out I find different things? You know what I'm saying? Or is she just gonna leave me alone and leave me for dead while I'm in here? You know what I'm saying? So it's.
All right. Well, you don't have the other women, do you? You know, copyrighted men have like 10 girls.
Gotta watch the show.
I'm from the street, so I know.
You know about that whole
right.
You gotta
possibility.
You gotta watch it to understand. And like I said, he said, from episode 1, you get a bang, and you gotta watch every episode to find out where it's going. Because you might start here on this episode in there, but you won't get back to there till like 3 episodes later. But you got a whole 2 other stories going on in the episodes that's in between. And it all comes together, but you gotta watch it to see.
Right. Okay. So did you guys grow up together? I mean, you from different places, but how did y'all come together?
We all do.
Or were selected to be on it?
We barely know each other. I can't speak. Can I speak for him?
Me and her are close friends.
Okay.
We actually have a business relationship with Extreme 104 FM, which is a radio station based in New York.
Okay.
So,
Real good friends in the matter of doing that.
Wow.
Majority of this, the main person that brought us together is DJ Exotic Mommy. She is the nucleus to us coming together.
She's the brain behind our
she's the creator, the producer.
Okay.
She also films as well as DJ Digger, myself. There's, we all, it's within a team. We're a team.
Right.
And we put everything together, and she does the editing.
Okay. All right. So no previous acting experience for anybody?
No, not for myself.
Okay.
It's something probably we all want to do. I know I want to do this.
You want to do it?
He was the only one that came to the casting call, LQ. He came to the casting call and he was picked. So he had a passion for acting.
Right. He showed up. Right.
I had a passion for it too, just never had the opportunity. But
Yes, you are.
Seen it itself?
yeah,
Right. Right. And you.
I thought about it, but never really looked at it.
Right.
And
sometimes you
opportunity opened itself because
Other people may see
actually,
something in you and say.
I wasn't even the original Andre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I replaced someone.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Door open.
yeah.
Right.
there.
Right. Okay. So what do you guys want to come out of this?
The ultimate goal is a deal.
A deal. Okay.
We need to get X to the top. Because if X eat, we all eat.
Right.
That's the ultimate
Okay.
goal.
We also want to bring awareness to what's going on in society. It's not just we deal with topics of the mass shooting that happened with the church. I don't remember his name.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We also deal with the Sandra Bland with Black Lives Matter. So we kind of have a broad. We want to cover all areas to bring awareness.
Right. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was like, they add into the episodes. They add little things like Nicole was talking
Current
about
events and
the shooting and stuff. So that it blends into the episode, so we up to date. And like I said, you just gotta watch it. It's definitely worth.
It's not all a negative, as the perception would be.
Right.
It's a positive and a negative, and really if you look at it, all positive, but you gotta do a couple of negative things real quick. But it's a dope concept.
Just a little everyday life, like you see what everybody goes through. Somebody at one point in time going through one kind of situation that the show was talking about. At one point or another, somebody
And it's all real because me and Nicole, we can, Exotic Mommy, we can be having a conversation, and that's where it stems from. She was like, "Oh, well, I need you to do this scene." Like it's really on improv, given a situation, and you just go. So.
Yeah. Right. And you kind of have that. You have that ability to do that,
Absolutely.
Being kind of like this indie
Bringing
group
awareness.
that's,
It's a
doing
voice.
things on your own. Mm-hmm. and not having some, higher ups telling you stick to this script.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what makes it dope because everybody
no scripts.
like
Concept.
the concept.
Right.
She tells us this is what she's looking for.
And let's do it. Make it happen.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of things. That's another thing, an important piece that I want the viewers and everybody to understand, that we know professionals and we get told the topic for the episode and we go. That'll make people look at it even more like, oh, okay, that's dope. These people are very creative.
Right.
Same time we got to right on the spot.
I mean,
Put the location, we get there, all right, like Nate said, this is what it's about, this is what we do.
do it.
Like everything is come off top of the head because there's times that we're taping and we go, oh, I said that. Say it again, just how you said it. How did I say it?
Right. Exactly.
Because you don't know how you said it, because you just it's natural.
In the moment.
So we gotta go back and play. Oh, you said like this.
It's like a piece of yourself. You play
Right.
your character, but it's like
you still
it's
being
so
you.
natural. That's a lot of comments that I hear about it. Like, it's so natural. Like, they tell me, they be like, that's just you. That ain't no character. That's cool. Sister was like, that's just yourself. And I'll be like, whatever. But it's really dope. It's really dope. You have to watch it.
Oh, I am gonna watch it.
And tell everybody else to watch it too.
I will. I definitely will. So what is something like within this first 10 episodes, just a standout storyline or something that happens in the storyline that you can kind of tell me right now?
Don't cross Nicole and Brownie. Do not cross.
Yeah, you find that out. You're intrigued by the storyline, as you say, when you read it.
It's
That's
like
something you'll find out. Don't cross.
Never let a girl send you to the store. For now, ladies, if she asks you
Now ladies, no.
Cherry Pepsi.
you gotta be cherry
Gotta
Pepsi.
be chill.
Right. We got the cherry.
Condoms.
Okay.
You start asking for extra large condoms.
And trident layers.
Don't
Trident layers, no.
yeah, don't leave your car on. Just take your keys with you.
Oh goodness.
Not like send her into the store.
You want this that bad, you go get
You're
it.
gonna remember that when you watch it. Remember that.
Right. That's crazy. So what do you think, since it is kind of revolved around the justice system, I know they were trying to change, Obama was trying to lessen like the drug sentences and things like that. Just what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the justice system as a whole when it comes to, especially young black men being incarcerated?
For me, they're incarcerating too many incarcerating too many men, period. For the wrong things, accusing them of things that they didn't do, or tons of false accusations against our people. So that needs to really just come to a halt, stop, and look at what you're doing to us as a whole. You see what you're doing to the black women as taking their men from them, by incarcerating them, and things of that nature. You're taking from a people by doing those things.
Laws are real harsh. They break up our families.
They don't have any law. They make up stuff as they go.
Yeah, sometimes for minor crimes, ends up breaking apart a family. Someone gets sent to jail, black man gets sent to jail. We see it all the time out here.
And it's definitely unequal because you can have someone else of a different race and it could be the same crime and it doesn't amount. The scale is always going to be leaned towards one side, so you're just trying to bring light to that whole situation.
But saying that, I do, in the last the few current events that happened previously, I am starting to appreciate the laws in New York. A lot of laws outside of New York are 10 times worse than what we got. I started to appreciate it just a tiny bit. I don't appreciate the system, but the laws, I'm starting to appreciate it because it's way more heavy as you go further south and things of that nature.
Commonwealth and all that. Yeah.